Hello there! Welcome back to It Gets So Lonely Here, where Princess could eat us at any moment. We don't know when, we don't know how, but she'll most likely eat us. Unless we can get out somehow. Her eyes, which are boring into yours, are like two dark turrets. Finally, you think you can see, in the alarming lack of light, the lack of anything, in the princess's gaze, some degree of humanity. It gets so lonely here. And roll credits. But this brief flicker of understanding, which passes between the pair of you, is soon cut short. The princess dips her head. She puts her lips, which are as red as petals of the carnivorous flower. You feel the princess's breath against your neck. It is warm in the icy chill of the dungeon, and you shudder from it. Don't tell me you're planning what you think you're doing. If there's nudity, I had to frickin' censor that. YouTube ain't gonna like it. For a few moments, you think that this overture of the princess's could be romantic in a way, but this comes to a swift, merciless close. The princess's mouth is in your neck. Princess's teeth, sharp as needles, are in your flesh. The princess is draining your blood. She is sapping on your in a great greedy gobs, like a hungry animal, one who cannot truly comprehend the harm it is causing. Okay. Even as the princess subs you, her arms twisted around you, wraps you, you find you cannot hate her. She is far too unworldly. You are sure, as your consciousness begins to fade, that the princess is being sincere when she spoke of her love for her past servants. I'm saying that she started going straight for the neck. This is simply the way the princess expresses the great love of hers. A love which is so very abundant, that it borders upon the monstrous. It is a love you never thought you would ever experience. This love of the princess eclipses anything you have ever known before. It eclipses sanity. Well, when you're in a situation like this, in a castle and all alone, yeah. It eclipses reason. It eclipses all notions you might once have had, right or wrong. The princess, as you know full well, does not care about such concepts. Now we know. Saying that they're saying it here. You have always possessed a stubborn core. Nestless breath, you weak, well-enclosed exterior, but the princess is even stubborner than you are. So you're gonna go with even more stubborn. In the face of her love, you have met your match. The princess draws back desperately. You gasp for air, but she does not give you any quarter. As before, she dips her head, her red lips redder still, with your blood, then spills apart her jaw. Her teeth, which are possibly inhumanly sharp, glint wickedly, like knives. Then she tears your throat out. In the front of your neck was the white one. Now it is red. There is so much blood. I'll be back. There we go. Now I've made it back. It took a couple minutes. I had to move some stuff around in the back of that side of Purgatory. Back to the story. You can smell it when you inhale. Sharper than metal. Yeah, it should smell like metal. It is so potent. You can taste it with your tongue. Okay. You try to inhale, but this task proves to be beyond you. With the twin perfection that you have repeated your skin, purpled your skin. Your attempted breaths, when they escape your lips, sound like sad, sorry wheezes. Your whole body, meanwhile, feels as though it is on fire. You make for quite a sorry sight indeed. But you'll forgive me if my sympathy is limited. You did bring this upon yourself, you know. Yeah, I know. You reap what you sow. And in your case, you made a series of bad decisions which led to your ultimate demise. Now, what do you want to do? Will you accept this fate of yours and rest in peace? Or will you try to fight against it? I will fight against fate. I'm stubborn. I will win till we're out of options. That is a good answer. I must admit. I like it. Good. We're on the same page. It is impressive how very defiant you can be, even in a situation as discomforting as this. Of course. Now, try not to cry. Keep your chin up. This is but a mere setback in your story. Like all fair maidens, you are deserving of your own happy ending. You need only the strength to try and seek it out. why don't you give it another go? Just try not to ensure the hearts of any any more monarchs, particularly those with unusual appetites. Yeah, you are destined for a far higher purpose than being an entree, and there are vastly more enjoyable ways to be eaten in this world. Of course, your fate is once again in your hands. Now I wonder, which path will you take? Well, we're going to the shore. We have no other options. So you want to go to the shore. Good idea. What will you discover there, I wonder? This night is far from over, and there are any number of adventures still awaiting you. I hope that you have prepared yourself in advance, and I do hope, for your sake, that you have learned how to swim. I know how to swim. I'm pretty far inland. In purgatory. I have a sinking suspicion that this skull might come in handy. Why? You follow the path which leads to the shore, so supporting yourself on weary, aching limbs, which feel ready to snap by the knee, beneath the burden of your own weight. You are little more than a wisp of a girl, but you have been running for so long, and your feet are so very numb. You feel like a great lumbering thing. Is that a good thing? Well, since we're still moving, yes, that's a good thing. You need to lie down, and quickly. You only hope, as you continue to run, that you will find a means to escape your current predicament by the shore. You do not know what awaits you, but you have visions of a harbor extending out to the horizon, parting a feet of white sand filled with vessels. Surely, there will be a kindly fisherman who will be willing to take you far, far away on his boat, to a place where your pursuer will not be able to find you. Okay. You can imagine, to the face of this kindly fisherman, a face you have lifted from the fairy tales you read in abundance as a small child. Okay, so he's not that bad. He will have thick, bushy eyebrows and a dark brown beard, streaked through with gray. We're looking at someone who knows what he's doing. Cool. He will look intimidating at a glance, but he will be fiercely protective. Fiercely protective of you, like a father. You do not know what fathers are supposed to be like. Okay. Who knows? You are only imagining. It is your imagination, however, which grants you the strength needed to keep going. And from there, hopefully we see what the ocean looks like. So I hope all you guys have a great, lovely time and a great day too. Well, we get to see what the fishermen can do. And I'll see you guys next time.